You know what? I'm gonna mimic the price action of Nimiq. Bad joke, huh? But that really is the case. Cause I really gonna mimic the history of the price action of Nimiq to see where the price will go by the end of this year, 2020. So, before we take a look at overall markets, before we look at Google Trends and the interest of people in Nimiq and the price prediction for 2020, let's roar. If you want to support this channel or become a member of our crypto pack, there's an easy way you can do it. Just subscribe to the channel. Below the video there's a red box. It says subscribe. Click it and we will welcome you. After all, it's free and you could get some value out of this channel. But let's take a look overall top 10 coins and what is moving. And everything is kind of moving to the upside, but the one that's moving a lot is Chainlink, more than 11%. Is this the move that will get the Chainlink out of its pit where it lives for quite some time now? This is a move that could be short-lived, or maybe we will go to the all-time highs now. We will see. But this video is not about Chainlink. We're here for the Nimiq. So let's take a look what people think about Nimiq. This is Nimiq in the last 12 months. And you can see that people's interest was at the highest levels in July of this year. As you will see on the chart of Nimiq, that coincides with our highest price and of course with the volume. We are now at the level of 15 and we can say that we are back to the normal of Nimiq, where no one is really talk about Nimiq a lot and where interest has faded for this coin. But don't be fooled by it. This could be providing you a good opportunity, because when the price goes to its higher levels, that is that it could be already too late to go into your investments or trading with Nimiq. So no one is interested, let's not say no one, but a very few are interested in Nimiq. But your focus should be on the Nimiq, maybe right now. But we will see in the charts what is waiting us and how to behave in the presence of this, to me, a fairly new coin. So let's head to the charts. We are on the weekly chart of Nimiq versus USD. This is the price action, and this is quite frankly telling me a lot. For example, this line of support and resistance. And I would say that this is the line between the bull and the bear in the Nimiq case. And what do you know? We are just touching it this week and playing with it. I think this is a great opportunity. Maybe this is a perfect buy setting for Nimiq holders. Why? Because all of this area below the line is a Nimiq's bear market. Okay, there you go, a little bear in the den. Above this line of great significance, there is a bull market. Pretty simple. So when the price broke from this huge resistance in around June of this year, we switched the gears. We were no longer in a bear market. And now what is happening is just a retest of this line. This line was once a resistance. And now, after the break, the line became a support. And this is, if you ask me, pretty excellent positioning for the new upside move. Because all Nimiq did was touching this great line of support and resistance. It's like saying, well, I'm gonna test it one more time and then we will not meet again ever again. And I think that's the case. Now maybe not entirely we will see this kind of move. I think some consolidation is awaiting us before that, but this is also a possibility. So just by the glance of this, resistance and support. If you hold all the way this, and you think about selling right now, don't do it. That would be a mistake in my opinion, because by the probability and this support and resistance line, Nimiq shouldn't go far lower than these levels. Nimiq is now at 0.002 and the line stands at 0.001. I'm just eagerly awaiting Nimiq to go to the higher numbers, because I really hate telling all the zeros. Okay, just let's remove everything from the screen and our weekly chart of Nimiq. I promised you that we will take a look when the price will go to this level, and this is the beginning of 2021. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about this little box, and this is where all the price action will be happening in the next, let's say, 3 months of Nimiq. First of all, before I forget, volume. Just want to show you how it perfectly aligns with the interest of people that we saw on the Google Trend chart. Highest price, we saw it around July. That was the highest interest of people, and of course, there it is. That is the interest of people, that huge green candle. But that is always how the herd mentality is behaving, always going at the top, and believe me, a lot of people are going out of Nimiq right now. Okay, so what could a moving average tell us about the Nimiq story and the price prediction? Well, this is a 20-week moving average, and generally I like to see this moving average as a huge support for a bull run, for a new upside move. This is not the case with Nimiq. You can see where we fallen below this 20-week moving average. So Nimiq is searching for another support. And behold this, ladies and gentlemen, Nimiq found a perfect support at the 50-week moving average. Okay, we overshoot the 20, but we found support at the 50. So one more reason to think that Nimiq has found its bottom, and just based by the probability. As I drew this box, look at this. This box is going right from the 50-week to 20-week. And this is where I think the price action of Nimiq will be for the end of the year. Because after this bounce, I expect a move to the upside to that 20-week, which will give us a fair resistance, right? It didn't give us support here, but it will give us fair resistance now. That could push us right back to the 50-week. And just after that, this could be happening. So let's conclude one more time. What are my expectations based on the moving average prediction? I'm telling you now that Nimiq will move in the range of $0.002 and $0.004. So yes, it could even double in price by going from this 2 to this 4, but also fall down by it. The fluctuation of the price really shouldn't be. That is not mandatory that it should be. It's such a high, let's say, movement. We could fairly easily go from here to the 20-week and just hover there, be that for some time, and then make a move to the upside. Now at this point, it's anybody's guess. We will see. But if you think that this is all that I have for you on the Nimiq, you're wrong. Because now I will remove everything from the screen and show you what Fibonacci is telling us. And that is a lot, my friend. That is a lot. Now, if we take this move from the bottom to the top, we can see that this move and the Nimiq never respected any levels. Not 61.8, which I would expect from the coin to respect. Not even 68.6. So not even 0.005 or 0.003. Nothing was expected and respected. Does this mean that by the Fibonacci we should go right back from where we started this move? No. No, ladies and gentlemen, and I will show you why. There is a pretty simple explanation for that. Let's Now mimic what I said at the beginning of the video, a price action from the history on this move from the day and age, and we will use this little move that will give us all the answers. Now take a look what was happening. Let's just zoom in so you can see more clearly, so that we can see the action. Just take a look where the price of Nimiq at this times, that was the February, March, that was a big crash for Nimiq. Fell. It gone below the 61.8. It gone below the 78.6. But still recovered with a huge move to the upside. Okay? This is a deja vu from the thing I just showed you minutes ago, right? So after it retraced all the way to these levels, I don't even know how much it retraced, almost all the way back, it held a big resistance on the way up at this 78.6%. At that time, that was even most zeros, 0.0005. Those numbers really vary out. So after all, the level of 78.6 showed us some value in itself, and that was a heavy resistance. After the Nimiq broke this heavy resistance at 78.6, a huge move was happening afterwards. Now let's copy that to our present move one more time. Fibonacci from the bottom to the top. Now, as you saw, the exact copy-paste move of this move. What was the resistance? That's right, 78.6. And this is where I expect Nimiq to be more precise. There, I can be more precise than this. This is the box. This is our price prediction for 2020. This is where Nimiq's price will be by the end of the year. But that sounds too assuring, and nothing is certain in trading, right? So I really can't say that we will be below this line, 0.003, for, I don't know, many months. No. But I can say that this resistance at 78.6%, we can remove now the Fibonacci, will not be easy to break, and it will push us down. So something in this line. Do you think that this idea about Nimiq deserved a like? If you think that, well, you know what to do. Put that thumbs up. If it didn't, check out these other videos that I'm suggesting to you. Maybe in one of those videos you will find a reason to put that thumbs up. See ya.